I am going to show you two really important and powerful acupressure points for anyone suffering from anxiety, anyone that is suffering from depression, has had a history of depression in the past, and that they found that due to the pandemic and due to the fact that they are self-isolating, that they're finding that these symptoms that perhaps may have all gone are starting to come back. These can come through as insomnia, they can come through in palpitations, in very low moods, constantly overthinking, constantly thinking the worst of any situation, watching too much of the negative media coverage at the moment, and our bodies, some people finding that they're getting a huge amount of physical symptoms because of that. So acupressure, it's the same as acupuncture in the fact that it's just, instead of a needle, it's a massage on a point. Anyone that comes into us for treatment for anxiety and depression will know that acupuncture is hugely beneficial. It's very powerful, and it gets to the root of the cause of the problem. The great thing about acupressure is it can be done in your own home very safely. There's no negative impact on it. Also, if you're on Western medicine for depression, it cannot have a negative impact on that, which is really good. So it's perfectly safe to use if you're taking any medication for anxiety or depression. So these are points in your wrists, okay? And I'm working along the pericardium meridian and the heart meridian. And very easy to find. You use your own measurements of your hands to find these points. So we have a wrist crease here, hello hand, and we go 3 fingers down between 2 tendons, and here is pericardium 6. So he's in between the 2 tendons. Give them a wiggle, you'll feel it. It's a very tender point. You can go deep on this one. Make sure that you use your pad of your thumb rather than your nail. So if you do your nail, it's just painful. If you do your pad of your thumb, it's a really powerful deep pressure. Okay, go deep in with there. Now what I can't do is, because I'm talking, I can't use my breath with this. But one of the most powerful things to do whilst you're pressing on an acupressure point is to use your breath with it. Anyone that comes into me for treatment will know that I ask you to take a breath in, and as you breathe out, I insert the needle. Well, you can work on that philosophy, that concept, whilst you're doing the acupressure on yourself. So taking a deep breath in, filling up your belly full of lovely air, and as you hold and breathe out, get the pressure a little bit deeper. Okay, so apply more pressure as you're on your out breath. Do this for up to 10 times, and this will really help your body relax. It's a really good point to do before you go to bed. It's a really good point to switch off your mind. It's a really good point if you're finding that as you lie down in your bed, your mind is racing with a million things on, okay? So that's pericardium 6. You can do it on both hands. Okay, 3 fingers, wrist crease, and come down between the 2 tendons, right in the middle of the wrist. Okay, again, apply plenty of pressure. Your body can take it. Your body will actually benefit hugely from this point. Okay, also, if you are in early stages of pregnancy, this is a really good point to use if you're feeling a little bit anxious. Early pregnancy, if you've had miscarriages in the past, or if you've got morning sickness, that's a really good point to use. It's a really good point for children as well. The next point I'm going to use is on the heart meridian. The heart meridian is on the little finger, okay? And it's the point I'm going to be using is just down from the wrist crease. Now, there are a few very powerful heart meridian points here, okay? And you cannot go wrong. So if you're not on heart 7 or heart 6, or it doesn't matter, because these points are all very closely located, and they all have a very similar effect on the body. Heart meridian is not only is it for the physical heart, so for anybody that suffers from any issues, cardiac issues, it's also a really good depression point. This lifts the spirit. It can really change your mindset. It can really take that grey away, that grey thought process that a lot of people are feeling right now. It's a really good point for insomnia again, and it's a really good point for palpitations. So I love this point to clear the mind. I love this point to bring positive thoughts back in, and I find it very, very, very powerful. So these 2 points are really, really good. Give them a go, both sides. Go for, if you can, do it for a week 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening, and then after that we'll work on some more points. You can message me on my Facebook page, Clonmel Acupuncture, or you can message me on my YouTube channel if you need any more guidance. Have fun, go with it, let your body heal itself. It knows what it's doing, I promise you.